I like to toast my pecan first. It brings out the nutty flavor. So bake for about 10 minutes. Okay, our pecan looks so good, nicely toasted. I made homemade Biscoff cookie butter by using this cookie. You can check out my channel. I already did a video on it. 1 cup of brown butter. Brown butter makes everything good. And you make this ahead. You can check out my channel, how to make brown butter. So I like to weigh out my ingredient on a scale. You get more accuracy that way. So we're going to have 226 grams of brown butter, which equals out to 1 cup. 500 grams of white sugar. That's 2.5 cups. I like to weigh out all my products so it's more accurate. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Here's our special ingredient, 2 tablespoons of oil for this pound cake. We're going to beat this until nice and creamy. I'm going to take these cookies and I'm going to mash them up so we can put it into a pound cake. I'm going to microwave and melt down some Biscoff cookie butter and brown butter together. 30 seconds in the microwave, and now we can mix it. And here I have the cookie butter I chopped up and also the toasted pecans. I add in 1/4 cup of flour. I'm going to mix this together. Add in some coconut. I'm using baker coconut. 1/2 cup of coconut. Mix this all together. A tablespoon of white sugar, or 2 if you like it sweeter. Mix it all together. And now we're going to add in our Biscoff butter and brown butter. So you're doing like a crumble. So this is going to be a really good crumble. If it's too dry, you can just add more brown butter or regular butter if you ran out brown butter. Okay, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cinnamon to make it more flavorful. See, it's a little bit dry. I'm going to add more brown butter. Add a tablespoon and 1/2 of brown butter. Just give it so it'll become more crumbly. Okay, I like it like this. Perfect. The secret to a great flavorful pound cake would be your extract. I love this butternut extract and also your homemade vanilla. This is, you can watch my channel. I extracted, took me a whole year, real vanilla bean and in vodka. So this is 100% vanilla. Smells so good. Until you try it, you won't know. See, you have a little speck of vanilla bean here as well. Once your butter is creamy, bring down your beater, and now we're going to add the eggs. You don't have to do one at a time. We can put it all in there. And my eggs are not room temperature. I got it right from the fridge. Your cake will turn out fine. Now the key is just make sure you scrape from the bottom. That beat nice and well. Okay, make sure to scrape from the bottom so it will beat well. Okay, beat nicely. Now you want to add your extract. I have a tablespoon of the great vanilla. See all that great speck? And now my butternut, a little go a long way. So just about a half teaspoon. Then you want to add half a cup of sour cream. Your sour cream is nicely incorporated. Now we're going to add the flour mixture. Your sour cream is incorporated nicely. Now we're going to add our baking soda. It's a 1/4 teaspoon. We'll mix that well. Now we're going to bring down number 1. We're going to alternate with half a cup of buttermilk and the flour. Flour going first, then buttermilk, and then you want to end with flour. Now you want to beat it well for around 2 minutes. You don't want to overbeat. And make sure you always scrape from the bottom. Okay, after 2 minutes of beating, it's done. What a great batter. You see the black flecks? That's your brown butter. This smells so delicious. So our batter should be thick. Now our crumble topping that we made ahead. And sprinkle some in the middle. And then some more topping on. Don't want to fill it too full because you want to bake too long. And then a little bit more topping on top. Doesn't that look delicious? Now to balance the batter, I'm going to put in a bundt pan. Put some crumb down. So put the balance in the bundt pan, and now the balance of the crumb. We're going to take and swirl it into the batter. I'm going to bake this in a coal oven. So we're going to bake at 350 for 20 minutes and then bring it down 325. Been half an hour. Let's check on our pound cake. Ooh, look at that. Let's see if it jiggle. If it jiggle, we're going to bring the temp down. Yeah. Yeah, jiggle a little bit. So we're going to bring the temp down to 325. For another 15 minutes. 15 minutes is up, and at 325 we're gonna check, You know, everybody oven temperature is different, so you should always check your every like 10 minutes. Okay, still soft there. We know that's not done yet. How about over here? Still a little soft there as well. So let's put it back in and wait, and we're gonna do another 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna do temperature at 350 now for another 5 minutes because it's almost done. Okay, let's check on our pound cake how it's looking. Oh yeah, nice and firm. That one maybe need a little few more minutes. I'll take this one out. Okay, let's check the temperature and see if it come out clean. Okay, the temp looks good. 207. And it came out clean. Very good. We'll let this cool before we flip it. Now the 4 minutes is up. See, every pound cake is different, and you just have to check it so it doesn't overbake. Okay, let's check the temperature and make sure this come out clean. 210, so definitely over, and it's clean. So we're gonna let that cool. Okay, let's run a spatula, make sure loosen up so it can come out easy. Look at that pound cake. Ooh, lots of nuts down here. Looks good. But let's flip it over. Try to make a quick caramel sauce. In a saucepan, I'm going to put in half a cup sugar and a 1/4 cup of water. You just want a little bit. See, enough for the water to cover the sugar. Okay, you want to cook on high and put a cover on it. Have our stove on high. We're going to cover this so that way it won't crystallize on the side for you. The steam will wash down the side. So you boil really quickly. So you just want to let it boil until it turns brown color. So keep the cover on. See, the steam is all gone. Now the sugar is just boiling. So you want that sugar to be brown. So it's been 2 minutes already. And then keep the cover on till it turns light brown. I'll turn light yellow. So just swirl it around until it becomes a dark color. Now there will be a lot of smoke, so you want to turn on your fan. Now you have your heavy cream ready, and you just pour in like about a 1/4 cup. The more heavy cream you pour in there, the more liquid it would be. So here we're going to add a heavy cream. Swirl it around. Turn off your burner. Turn off your burner right away. And this is pretty much what caramel is. Just add a little more in there. You want a thick caramel, so you don't want a lot of heavy cream in there. We're going to take it off the burner now. Now we can add a pinch of salt. See, the smoke is all gone. Add a pinch of salt. See how thick it is? So you want a thinner caramel, just add a little more heavy cream in there. So just add your heavy cream slowly, and when the caramel sauce cool down, you can see how thick it is. Right now it's hot, so you can't tell. And now you want to add in some good vanilla. Add in a tablespoon good vanilla. mix this well and just let it cool. See, right now it's too hot for you to see how thick it is. So we're gonna let this cool. Okay, our caramel sauce has cooled down a little bit, still warm, but you see how thick it is? So if you want it thinner, you can just add more heavy cream. I like it thick. See, nice drizzle. I placed some Biscoff cookie on there. To make a picture look good, I made some chocolate ganache and refrigerated, and now I'm gonna pipe it behind the cookie so it can stand up. See? That gonna look so pretty. Stand up. Look at that. They stand up so nice. And then we're gonna drizzle some caramel on it. So a little cream would be better because when it cools down, it's going to be really thick. So I'm going to add a little more cream in here so it won't be too thick. Because when it cools down, it'll be really thick. You just microwave it if it thicken up. See? Flow much nicer now. See, just a little cream does wonder. And you can put this in the fridge, store it. It will last up to a month. Look at this. So delicious. Doesn't that look beautiful? Close up. Let's cut into this. You can see the little chocolate. I have a little chocolate there. See what it looks like inside. Look at the inside of this cake. Look how moist that is. And all the crumb topping, full of flavor. That touch of coconut in there really makes a big difference. You have to try it yourself. A mixture of the toasted pecans and the Biscoff cookie and the cinnamon really brings this cake to a new level. This looks so delicious. Let's try this. Let's take this down. And let's... That looks so moist and fluffy, full of flavor. Let's taste. Delicious. The pound cake's so light and moist. You can taste the brown butter speck in there. And then the Biscoff cinnamon flavor crumb topping with a touch of coconut and caramel. And this has a little chocolate now. Let's taste it with a little chocolate. I love the chocolate. And making your homemade caramel, the bitterness of the caramel comes through. It's not sweet at all. So you want the caramel to be more creamy, add more heavy cream so it won't be as thick. But delicious. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.